This is from Dog Pound Daily. 3 reasons the Browns should not overlook the Falcons. Number 3, Falcons played a difficult schedule. Rams and Seattle involved in that. They're 1-2 on the year. 2 young and talented, skilled position players, and we'll talk a little bit more about them. And number 1, Marcus Mariota, and we've already touched on that a little bit. He is a very mobile quarterback. He will run the football. He is effective doing it. And it's a nice combination because, as Kevin Stefanski alluded to, Drake London, Kyle Pitts are big target. Even Cordell Patterson, who we mentioned earlier in the show, NFC Player of the Week, is right behind Nick Chubb in terms of rushing totals through 3 weeks. So they do have talented offensive players.
Yeah, I mean, Cordell Patterson's come a long way. Many of us looked at him as a return guy, then they tried to use him at wide receiver, but Atlanta's found a role for him as a running back, and at 31, he's averaging 6 yards a carry, which is amazing because he's 31 years old. Guys tend to slow down as the older they get, but he's been great. You know, we mentioned London and Pitts. London was one of my favorite receivers coming out of the draft when the Browns had their draft pick at the time before the Watson trade, but he's impressed so far. Kyle Pitts, you know, still young in terms of a tight end, but he's shown the flashes that he can make big plays down the field. The thing with Mariota is if you can keep him in the pocket somehow, I think, you know, the Browns are going to have a chance to stop this defense just because he hasn't been the best pocket quarterback. But like we said, if there's no pass rush coming, if Clowney can't go, if Miles can't go, Mariota's going to have room to run. And when he has room to run, it makes him more hard to slow down as a quarterback. And that's going to be, I think, the biggest key for the Browns defense this week is to be able to somehow contain Mariota in the pocket and force him to throw within an established pocket.